Last video of the year of 2022. So, like I said, I've always liked to change things up and talk about some things a little different. So, today is about kokeshi dolls. Now, a kokeshi doll, tongue twister, is a simple wooden doll for children. It's a children's toy. Has no arms, no legs, just a round torso and a head. That's all they have. And they've been making them for about 150 years or so. And it's funny how they came about. It was because Japan's full of osins. And if you don't know what an osin is, it is a natural hot spring. Japanese people love their baths. And the reason why they take baths and they go to osins because it's very relaxing for them. So hence why they do that. Someone, a woodworker, had a brilliant idea, because they're really prevalent in the northern area too, not just all over Japan, for people to go to vacation, even back in the Edo period and whatnot, and go to osins. So a woodworker got the brilliant idea of, be nice if someone had a souvenir for their visit. So one worker decided to make these wooden dolls. Basically for a souvenir for the people going there. Well, when they brought them home, or if they had kids with them, the kids liked them. So they started becoming a child's toy. They're still, I think, considered like a child's toy to this day. They're still being made. Kokeshi dolls, or kokeshi dolls, are very, like I said, very simple. The painting on them is very simple. They use red, blue, green, yellow colors. And then they'll sit there and wax the whole thing. And a lot of times the painting is very simple. It's like lines around it, or floor patterns, things like that. Nowadays, they even made like little kimonos that would wrap around them, and you would take it off, and it'd be a pattern underneath. But it gives, with the difference with these wooden dolls too, is it gives the woodworker total freedom to make them any way he wants. Excuse me. The bodies could be whatever size they wanted to make, so you can have a big round shape for the body and this tiny little head, or vice versa. There's no set standard. They have free reign of creation of these things, and they actually go as far as having conventions where kokeshi doll makers will get together and they bring their dolls, and everyone just looks at them, all the differences and everything. There's a town in the northern region of Japan that's full of osins. That one street is called Kokeshi Street, and every single shop is nothing but these wooden dolls. So they're kind of, it's kind of a neat little thing, and it's still being made today. In 1950 is when the artists actually started, either they'll sign the bottom of the doll or on the back of them to so that way you know who the artist was who made them. So to show you what one looks like, that is a kokeshi doll. Little samurai guy. Got a little sword, everything. And then there's felt on the bottom. My wife got me these for Christmas, which is kind of neat. It's kind of cool. And then there's not sure what it says on the top. So these go up near my kamidana. But you can see that they're really simple dolls. Really, really simple. And since we have a samurai, you know, what's a samurai without his wife? They're actually a set. And she's holding an umbrella. And it's also got a signature on the umbrella. So like I said, they're very, very simple. Nowadays, they take multiple pieces. I think back in the day, they were one solid piece. And then they glue them together. But there's different forms and shapes of these things. So much that these got so popular back in the day that people in the UK came up with their own version. If I remember correctly, it's pronounced Mommy G. And the difference is they're kind of shaped a little different than this. But they have a compartment in the back that you can open up, and in the back there would be a card that you can pull out, and you can write a note to the person you're giving it to and then put it back inside the doll. So they kind of influenced other countries to make something similar. I'll see about an image for the a Mommy G and throw it up here somewhere or over there. But these are kind of cool. And it's kind of interesting. It became a souvenir and then became a child's toy. You know, back in the day. And then, like I said, I think they're pretty much considered a child's toy still today. But people do collect these. There's people in Japan who collect these because no kokeshi doll is the same. That's the kind of like the unique thing. They always try to make them different. So you can never get the same looking doll. And there's imagery of like just thousands and thousands of these things lined up. I'll throw some images up somewhere around here. Like I said, they even have conventions where they get together, where they show their dolls. That's all it's about, you know, because they have free reign to create it any way they want, paint them any way they want. And it's kind of nice to see when it's kind of like it's kind of with a knife, you know. There's only so much that you can do when you're making a knife or making a sword. But when it comes to the fittings, you can get pretty creative with them. And that's what makes like the katana so unique, is the fittings. Fittings all have a purpose, and they got to be creative. Same thing with this. is they got to be extremely creative with making these dolls, and still to this day. So if you're looking for something a little different to, you know, decorate your house or something, or like a talking point for people, I don't know if you're interested. Like I said, none of them ever have arms or legs. They're very simple, and each one's always done differently. So I think they're kind of cute. I think it's kind of neat that my wife got me a husband and wife set. So it's kind of neat because the way she's painted up, you can kind of tell that they had it's like they're wearing a kimono, both of them. I don't know if you can see that right up in there. It overlaps, and so it's kind of cool that they do that. So it's like down here at the bottom, you can see it kind of overlaps like they're wearing kimono on them. So it's a cute little thing. I found him cool. So just another part of their history and how things developed in their culture. One of these days I'll hit the point of cats. Like that one right there. There's Harley. So, because cats actually are really important to them too. And this all, the reason why I try and touch on their culture stuff is because it's all connected with them, even the samurais and everything. It's all connected in their culture. So that's all I have for the last video of 2022, and we're all moving into 2023. Time just flies. See you guys on the next one.